Okay, this is another orb video, but I still have about 2 more to do. It's really frustrating because I kept taking all these pictures and I should have deleted the ones that, didn't get anything, but I didn't. So I have to go through like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and like find some good ones and then delete all the bad ones, because when you try to put the disc on the computer, there's just too many freaking pictures to try to go through. It's very hard. So I'll just do these little by little, but I'll still have about 2 more orb videos to do. A lot of these are new ones that aren't on the other 2 orb videos, but yeah, a lot of them are new stuff. But yeah, so I'm up kind of late tonight because I'm calling in tomorrow, because I work for the government. I work for the government. I can call in sick whenever I feel like it. But yeah, it's kind of sad because people totally abuse the rules. I mean, most of those freaking people, their fucking asses would be so fucking fired in a heartbeat if they worked for private industry. I mean, like, I rarely call in sick, like maybe once every 3 months. But I mean, there's people that once they accumulate it, which is, every other week, they call in sick. And sometimes if the boss, wants to be a dick or whatever, then they can try to put you on sick leave restriction, but most of the time they don't. It just depends on what office you're at, and see, that's another thing. Every office to office, state to state, city to city, every unit to unit, or actually they call them teams now, but they make up their own freaking rules. It's the biggest bunch of freaking ass bullshit in the world. But tomorrow, at least I don't have to deal with my boss because he's on vacation, so I have to deal with another boss a million miles away in another state, in another country, in another universe, and just be like, hey, I'm sick. I've met that boss before. She's came down to the office before, but that's easier to deal with somebody else than, your boss that's at the local office. Because it's kind of embarrassing, it's like, oh, I'm sick. But no, actually, I just have to call about an office that's only about 2.5 hours away. So, yeah, just the Kansas City office. I got to call the Kansas City office. So that's why I'm up late. But yeah, I miss working nights. I used to work like 5 p.m. to 1:30 a.m. and I totally missed that schedule. But now I can't stay up too late, because then it just screws me up. Because it'll take me a while to get back on that schedule if I ever get back on that schedule. But yeah, if I like try to go to bed like at 3 o'clock, it screws me up too bad, because that's not my normal schedule right now. I'm still like a day person, which I hate. So I try not to stay up past 1 or 1:30. Otherwise, I don't sleep very good. But yeah, there's like biggest bunch of bullshit in the government. And they just freaking up and close the state office without warning. I mean, it's all a scam. I mean, it's like, okay, so what are they doing with all that money that they're supposed to pay the employees that they just, fired, so to speak? Well, it's going somewhere, isn't it? It's going to Illuminati people are still in it. It all trickles down to the people that rule the world. But, yeah, I could write a freaking book about my experience working with the government, but, yeah, I probably will someday. But anyway, so some of these orbs, some of these are in the other videos too that I did, but a lot of them are new. And I still have some better ones than this, but there's still going to be 2 other orb videos. Yeah, so I'm just trying to go through my cards, my SD cards, and just trying to little by little do the orb videos. I'll still have about 2 more to do, and there's just a few more SD cards I have to go through. And so anyway, yeah, so here is, well, this happened over Christmas. This right here, I took a picture of my sister many feet away, and I thought it was kind of interesting that her eyes came up like that. Her eyes are always coming up red, but from a long distance, when I took a picture about 20 feet away, or maybe, I don't know, maybe 25 feet away, they turned up orange like this. I thought that was kind of interesting. And of course that's not an orb, but I put that on here because it was kind of interesting. Her eyes. And this right here, that's just like a little UFO type of thing the ETs morphed into out in my backyard at nighttime. Let's see if I have it stick somewhere. Oh, I guess, okay. So that's like right there. I'll use this. That right there is like little UFO. And I have some better ones too. I just have to go find them. They're in my other, I only have like 3 more to go through. But that's like a little UFO. That's my sister's eyes. That's the spider in my bedroom. The little spider that they kind of, I guess, use their technology on the wall to develop. Or maybe it is a spider ET orb. And like I say, this is kind of like a little UFO they morphed into in my backyard. And then here, at the time, I was like, I was learning about chemtrails or whatever back 3 years ago. And it almost looks like the ETs like made a picture of a chemtrail plane and shot it down to the ground. I swear to God, that's what they did. They tried to make a chemtrail plane shoot to the ground. Because I was just reading, because they go off your brain. They live inside your brain, basically. Well, they live on the outside too, but only ethereally. Once you turn inwards and see them and everything, then they're, you know, physical, energetic, physical. But, yeah, because see, at the time, you know, they like to mock, so to speak. They like to go whatever's in your brain. And at the time, I read something on YouTube. I was listening to something on YouTube. This was like 3 years ago or a little longer. Probably like 3.5 years ago. I read something on YouTube and it said the ETs like shot a chemtrail plane to the ground. Or something like that. I can't remember exactly. But yeah, and then I swear to God, I think that's what the ETs did. They freaking try to morph into a little, or they use their technology on my wall, my gray walls, and they made this little orb of a chemtrail plane shooting to the ground. This is the little boomerang ET shooting in my bedroom. That's in the other orb videos too that I made. But that's kind of cool because it kind of looks like a boomerang. But it's just like 1 or 2 ETs just kind of shooting along, traveling. And so that's how they come up in orbs. It's pretty cool. And this, on camera, this little, in the kitchen, this little orb, 2 little ETs shooting up, kind of looks like 2 dongs. But on my cabinets, this was like 3.5 years ago too. On camera it showed up, let's see, well, I don't know, like on camera before I blew it up a little bit, it showed up about, I don't know, like 5 inches, kind of 5 inches shooting up that way and this way. Of course this is kind of blown up a little bit. But, and this is just the normal orbs that I always get, like this and this. before I blow them up, they always show up on my camera about as big as like a cantaloupe or a grapefruit, or well, actually a little bigger than a grapefruit, but yeah, they always show up before I blow them up. Well, some of them show up about the half size of, actually no, some of them show up a little smaller than a basketball, and then some of them show up about like 2 or 3 softballs put together. But yeah, so and here's another, that's Little Blue. Many pictures of him is in the other orb videos that I did. I have better ones than that. That came out kind of dark. But this is another little, looks like a little UFO that they tried to kind of morph into. Little flying little UFO right there. And that's just an orb. I always get those orbs in my house. And this, I don't know what that is. It just looks like some kind of shape. They just created some kind of little artistic shape, I guess. What do you call that? Some kind of shape. I don't know what you call it. I don't know if you call it geometric. I don't know. But it's kind of cool. This one right here, and that was in the bedroom on the wall. And I think this one was in the kitchen. I can't remember what cabinet, but that was in the kitchen. Came up kind of pinkish. But here's, but yeah, this one isn't in my other videos, and that one isn't. That one isn't. And of course my sister's eyes aren't. But here's one that isn't in the other videos. This one is so awesome. This is in the other videos, but it's really cool. You can see it better. I love that one, that plaid bird. But this is in my other video, but here's one that's not in the other videos. And this is awesome. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. But yeah, this one's really awesome. This is like, I think what they did was, took me a while to figure it out, but I have these little coral flowers that kind of are shaped like that. And I think the aliens tried to mock that. Yeah, I think they tried to mock the shape. Except it came up blue instead of pinkish coral. I don't know how that's going to look through this dumb iPad. But yeah, that one's awesome. This one isn't in the other videos. This is the new one I found in my SD card. I don't know if this is going to come up kind of clear or not. Or grainy. Okay. Yeah, so that one's kind of cool. That was a new one that wasn't on my other videos. That's on my other videos, the little plaid bird. And some of those are the new ones that aren't on my other videos. This is Julio, the Great Alien. I just did a single video of him tonight. But, let's see. And then, okay, and here's one. Yeah, this one is awesome. Because you can clearly see. Yeah, this showed up on the wall, my picture. There's my cross. And this is above the fireplace. And you can clearly see his little eyes in there. Yeah, so that's really cool. Clearly see his eyes right there. The little gray. He looks like one of the little really intelligent types. Not like the cyborg types. And this is a new one that I haven't put on the other ORBS videos yet. See, this is supposed to be high definition, but I don't know why it's looking grainy. Can you see it? You can clearly see he has his head kind of cocked to the left. I mean to the right. And you can clearly see his eyes in there. It's really cool. His little gray eyes. See, that's where it showed up right there. And this was like 3 years ago. I hope this video doesn't stop. Let's see. Okay, so let me find another one. So that's a new one that's not on my other. And this one's cool. This one, I think I have a smaller picture on one of my other orb videos, but I blew this up a little bit. This came right as I took a picture before I went to bed. This was completely dark time too. It was at dark time, and I shot a picture. Actually, no, maybe I guess I did have the light on still when I shot it. Yeah, I must have had the living room light on when I shot it, but it just came down from the ceiling. It's really cool. See, there's a ceiling fan right there, and it came shooting down like that. And that's, I think I have that in one of my other orb videos. Okay, I'm just about done, and then I'm gonna still have about 2 more. Oh, this is just one that showed up above my head on the wall. It showed up about like three big fat grapefruits. But it's kind of cool. And I don't think I have that one on my other orb videos. And this just kind of showed up like a little noodle, like an elbow noodle. It showed up when I took the picture. It showed up like 12 inches long, like a noodle. And see, you can see the little dark eyes. The little dark eyes are like in there, and it's just shooting. And it showed up about about 5 inches wide. Looks like a little noodle. An elbow noodle. Okay, I'm just about done. Let's see here. And this one is just there again above my fireplace. Just kind of a little ET that's shooting. And see, you can always see the little eyes, little black eyes right there. And that showed up about, I don't know, about 16 or 17 inches long. This one is in my other orb videos, but I think I blew this one up. It's not this big in the other videos. Yeah, I blew this up. This one is freaking cool, man. I mean, it showed up. I didn't have to blow it up. It already showed up originally when I shot the picture, like 8 feet long, 6 feet wide, or 6 or 7 feet wide, shooting up. Yeah, this one's pretty cool. See? This one's really cool. And I still have that one in the other one of my other orb videos. Okay, let me see. I'm just about done. Okay, that's Little Blue. He's already in some of my other orb videos. But yeah, I have better ones of him in the other orb videos. Okay, let me see here. Yeah, and I have him too in some of my other orb videos. But yeah, so there's about 6 or 7 of them that are new that I didn't put on the other videos yet. And there's still going to be 2 more orb videos. And this one I think I did put on the other orb video too, where Little Blue is kind of spinning. He's spinning before he kind of shows into a little face. Okay, let's see here. Okay, there we go again. Oh, whoops. Okay, and there's the little blue one again. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. Just the little blue one again. Little flower. I think the ETs totally was copying off a flower. The flowers that form on those bushes out there, those wild bushes. And this one is in one of my other orb videos that I have on here. One of my videos. But this one I blew it up a little bigger. This showed up like as big as a cantaloupe, or a little bigger. Right there. My mom was over and she was taking pictures. And I love this one. It appeared behind my back on the couch. You can see his little eyes in there. Okay, so then, I'm just about done. Okay, and then this one is in some of the other orb videos too. But yeah, not little blue, Aqua. I named this little ET Aqua girl. She always shows up as a little UFO in my mirrors. And it's actually 2 or 3 or 4 ETs that come together that morph into a UFO. It's really cool. Okay, I think I got them all. But there's still going to be about 3. Well, I guess I could go through them again if I could do it fast. Okay, so there's that one. And then little Julio. The little plaid bird. And this one's awesome. You can clearly see the ET, the gray in there. Little alien gray. And that one's awesome. That one's pretty cool. The noodle. That one's pretty awesome. That's Little Blue. That's Little Blue. I named him Little Blue. He'll show up whenever I want to in my mirrors. And that's a different ET though. That's not Little Blue. That's just, you can clearly see his little eyes in there. Okay, and then I guess I'm done. Okay, and then here's the little collage with a couple new ones. About 5 new ones that aren't in my other orb videos. Okay, see they kind of morphed into a little UFO right there. And right there. Okay, I think I'm done, but there's still going to be about 2 other orb videos. And I have some pictures too of real foggy, smoky, foggy orbs. Smoke going through my house, you know. Where it's like the ETs or whatever. It's really cool. I forgot I had those. I just found them today. Okay, well, thanks for listening.